So lay down on the mat as usual. Knees bent if you have any tension down the spine, otherwise legs straight and rolled outward. Roll the arms outward to keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Slide the shoulder blades toward the waist and pull the back of your head away from the shoulders. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Relax your forehead, eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes, and then sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw, and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms, and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back, and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the wall abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles, and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of your breathing cycle. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. The small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the full phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And even there, observe. Is one of the two pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remains relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the third, take control and create a long, slow, and steady breath. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Long, slow, and steady breath. Observe your rib cage, your belly, becoming wider with every inhalation. Observe the ribs moving closer together with every exhalation. Allow your body to expand. Allow your belly to expand with every inhalation. Observe your body gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep a long, slow, and steady breath. Now, keep on breathing deeper and deeper. I want you to feel a bit of tension around your rib cage and on your diaphragm. Just a tiny bit. I want you to feel your body. So breathe deeper and deeper. And at the end of the inhalation, hold the breath. Just for a few seconds, without pushing too hard. Just observe your body. And then allow your body to gently contract with the exhalation. Inhale deeper and deeper. Feel this small tension around your rib cage and your diaphragm. Hold the breath. And while holding the breath, relax your body. Your shoulders, your rib cage, your belly. And feel the difference. Feel the tension working in a different way. Exhale with a long and easy exhalation. And again, for 3 times. Inhale deeply. At the end of the inhalation, hold the breath. And while holding the breath, relax your body. Feel your body. The exhalation, allow your body to relax, to let go. At the end of the 3rd breath, go back to a normal one, without controlling whatsoever. And observe your breath becoming lighter and lighter, more and more solid. Observe your body almost not moving anymore. That is, you have a movement because you're breathing. This movement is really small now. You don't need much to live. Just a small, tiny breath. And now take control again. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath and just like we did before, relax your body while holding your breath. Exhale with a long exhalation. Hold the breath just for a brief moment and then exhale again. Force the air out and hold your breath again. Relax your belly and inhale. Fill up your lungs. Hold the breath. Relax your body. Exhale. Hold the breath. Force your air out. Exhale again. Hold the breath and relax your belly in particular. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale completely. Hold and exhale again. Hold. Relax. And start a new cycle. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Relax your body. Exhale completely. Pause. Exhale again. Pause and relax your body. And now I want you to bring the diaphragm up while you hold the breath the second time with empty lungs. So inhale completely. Hold the breath, relax your body. Exhale completely. Hold the breath. Force the air out. Hold the breath. And now bring the diaphragm up. Release, inhale. And do it at your own pace. When you exhale completely, remember to do the 2 pulls. The first one, you just stop for a brief moment. Then you force the air out. So active exhalation. Hold the breath. Relax the belly and bring the diaphragm up. One more time. At your own pace. Go back to a normal breath and observe. Observe how you feel. Observe the emotions. Observe the tension in your body. Now really gently, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment. And then push with the left hand to sit up comfortably. We're gonna do some more breathing techniques. First one, just for a brief moment, we're gonna do just for 3 cycles, so no more than that. It's not a long technique. We're gonna do the Ujjayi breath. You already know the Ujjayi breath is the Dart Vada breath, the one that creates vibration and sound. So to do so, you have to narrow your throat. And for narrowing the throat without clenching, without activating the muscles around your neck and throat, you simply have to lift the back of your head and draw the chin toward the base of the throat. Without moving the head down, you simply put the back of the head up, the sternum up, and just doing so, you will create a small narrowing of your throat. Keep this vibration and noise both in inhalation and exhalation. Keep it constant from the beginning till the end. So just 3 cycles. Close your eyes if you want to. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, lift the back of the head, move the chin gently toward the base of the throat, and start 3 cycles of the dive breath. Okay, really gently lift your head and open your eyes. So now, after this Ujjayi breath, hey, no. Okay, well, the dog was too close, was just sleeping, but the cat didn't like. Okay, no, okay, you can go now. Okay, so now we did the Ujjayi breath. Now we're gonna do something completely different because the Ujjayi breath is something that will create heat, but will calm down your nervous system. Now we're gonna activate it. So we're gonna do the 2 things. To activate the body and the nervous system, we're gonna do the technique that we already did a few times, where you need to exhale in an energetic way, in a quite strong and fast way. And the inhalation is passive. So the more the exhalation is fast and active, the more you will have the air entering your body just as a consequence. So the idea is simply to keep the spine straight, and then you inhale just for the first time. You exhale completely in a fast way. We're gonna do it just one time, just to feel how it feels. So inhale completely, and exhale fast and strong. And observe that if you do it fast enough, you will have the air entering your lungs just alone, without forcing anything. Okay. Yeah, it's good to have those quite clear to have that, to do that. That's true. Okay, so just one time again. So inhale completely and exhale fast. The faster you do it, the stronger you do it, the easier it will be to inhale in a passive way. Because now we're going to do it 5 times. So if you don't do it strong enough, you won't inhale enough air to keep on doing. So we did it 1 time. Now we have to do 5 times in a row. So inhale. I suggest you to use the belly. Push the belly in to push the diaphragm up and empty your lungs. So just use also your abdominal muscles to do it. Okay? 5 times in a row again. Inhale. The faster you do it, the stronger you do it, the easier it will be. Just to let you try, I want you now to try the 5 times, but not as strong. And see if you can arrive at the 5th one. So inhale and then exhale in a softer way. 5 in a row without stopping. So since you have to do it fast, you need to do it strong. Okay? So again, 5 times, strong and fast. Inhale. Lift the sternum. This technique not only works for the nervous system, but also will bring your energy up and can also be used to clear the lungs. So if you feel like you want to coughin, then yes, it is working. Okay. So now we're going to do it just one time, 10 times in a row. So now is even more important to do it strong. You have to be fast, but you have to do it really strong. Okay, just one time, 10 times in a row. So lift the sternum, lift the chin just a, yes, exactly. And now inhale 10 times. Okay, now you understood why you have to do it quite strong. So otherwise there's no air left. Okay, that's good, really good. Now inhale deeply, as deep as you can. Fill up your lungs completely. Hold the breath, relax your body, and roll the arms outward. Stay there. And release. One more time. Inhale as deep as you can. Hold the breath. Relax your body, relax your shoulders, and roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back. And release. Okay. Good. Now, since we're already in a cross-legged position, hands over the knees and create circles on your lumbar spine, both on one side. And on the other side. Okay, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Put your right hand on the left knee, that's just the side of the left knee. Use the right arm to move the right shoulder to the left. So bend the elbow and move the shoulder to the left. Then roll the left arm outward. Push the thumbs back and look behind you. Belly in, sternum lifted. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, change side. Hands over the knee. Bend the elbow to move the shoulder almost, well, roughly at the middle of your body. Then roll the arm outward and push the thumb back and to the left. Look behind you, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, belly in. And back to center. Okay, now grab both knees with hands. Without moving forward the shoulders, roll your hips forward and push the spine forward, but not the shoulders. So arch your spine with the help of your hands and arms to push the lumbar spine forward, the chest forward, but the spine back. The shoulder back. 3 breaths. and back to center. Good. So, do you have a bolster? Yes, take the bolster. So put the bolster this way. And I want you to put your shoulder blades right over the bolster. Not the shoulders, the shoulder blades. So you have to have the shoulders free to go down, all the way down to the mat. So yes, okay. Lift your hips. Lift the arms up to the sky. Allow the head to move down toward the ground. So that's why you need to, yeah, okay. And now, keeping the arms parallel, really gently, move the hands behind your head. Well, that is the arms straight toward the ground. Stay there. Now, really gently, activate your abdominal muscles. So belly in. And keeping the belly in, move the hip gently down, just millimeter per millimeter. Observe the feelings, the tensions in your body while doing so, especially around your lumbar spine. If you feel tension in the lumbar spine, stop there. Don't go any further. Keep the belly in. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, interlace the hands and put the hands just behind your occiput, the back of the head. Now, move the chin toward the base of the throat. So lift the head. You can help with the arms. And stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, lift the head completely and move the buttocks down. It doesn't seem intense, but it is. So now, move the bolster a little bit more toward the back of the mat. Sit on your heels with the knees as wide as the mat. Create circles with your hips and spine, not just the lumbar spine, but just move, create circles, wider circles with the whole spine. Look on one side and also on the other side. Try and stretch the side of your body also while doing so. Okay, now follow your hips forward, straighten your arms, put the hands over the bolster and push the bolster away from your body and move the head down toward the ground. Keep the arms straight and active till the very tip of your fingers. Keep the shoulders wide. Now bring your attention on your shoulder blades. And even if it seems impossible, try and widen the skin between the shoulder blades. So you can roll the arms outward, for instance.
So the shoulder blades will glide out to the side of the chest. And stay there for 3 more breaths. Keep the arms straight and active. Keep the head down toward the ground. Keep the chest as much as you can down toward the ground. And really gently come back up.
Hands over the thighs, inhale. And with the inhalation, roll your hips forward, but move the shoulders back. Exhale, roll your hips backward and look at your belly. Inhale, roll your hips forward, roll your arms outward, push the chest forward. Exhale, roll your hips backward, roll your arms inward, and move the spine back. One more time, inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Okay, now put your right hand in the middle of the mat. A little bit more toward the bolster. Even more. Okay, that's good. Now, move the right shoulder to the left. Lift the sternum. Shoulder blades down. Move the left shoulder to the right. Roll the left arm outward. Keep it parallel to the ground. And push the thumb to the right. Look behind you, 3 breaths. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Don't compromise all those movements. And come back to center. Put your left hand in the middle of the mat. Move the left shoulder to the right. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Roll the right arm outward. Right shoulder back. Right thumb to the left. Look behind you, 3 breaths. Keep on lifting sternum, shoulder blades down, belly in. And at the end of the third, come back to center. Put your hands over the bolster again. And again, push the bolster out. And down and move down toward the ground. Keep on pushing as much as you can, your chest down. But relax your face, your throat, your neck. Stay there. And back up. Okay, now, put the bolster a little bit more toward the middle of the mat. And put the lower part of your rib cage, of the belly, the rib cage, over the bolster. Okay. Now, roll your the back of the leg outward so the heels will move away from each other. Elbows right under the shoulders and forearm parallel to each other. Now, you are supported by the bolster, so you won't be really feasible. I want you to focus on the movement of your shoulders, arms, and elbows. So I want you to push the elbows down to lift the chest. It's just a small movement because the lower part of your chest will be supported by the bolster, so it cannot lift of the bolster. It's just a movement of the upper chest up to open. And now I want you to push the elbows against the bolster. When you push the bolster with the elbows, the collarbones and the chest move slightly forward. It's a small movement. It's not something really big, but I want you to feel the activation of the back of the arms and the area around your shoulders and collarbones. And relax. Relax completely, all the way down. Deep breaths. The end of the third breath. Go back in position. So elbows right under the shoulders, forearm parallel. Now start pushing the elbows first down against the ground to lift the upper side of the chest. Now start pushing the elbows back to move the chest forward, shoulders back. Now tuck your toes under and lift your legs. 3 breaths. Activate your abdominal muscles. And release. All the way down, 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, put your hands against the ground. Yes, perfect. Belly in, shoulders down. Lift the sternum up. Activate the muscles behind your back, around the rib cage and the lumbar spine. Belly in. Okay, now, since you already activated the muscles on your back, lift your hands. 3 breaths. And down, all the way down, 3 breaths. At the end of the third, put your hands down on the ground. Lift your body for the bolster in that way. For the bolster just in between your knees, roll your hips forward and lay down over the bolster. Turn your head to the right for 3 breaths and to the left for 3 breaths. Relax completely your shoulders, your back. At the end of the third, of the 6th, put your hands down on the ground and lift you up. Now, put the bolster behind your ankles. Okay, and sit over the bolster. It is kind of comfortable. We're just stretching the top of the feet, but that's it. So just stay there for 3 breaths. The end of the third. Lift your hips up. Now, I want you to create a straight line from the knee to the shoulders. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Now, lean back without arching your spine. Just lean back, lean back, lean back, and stay there. Come back up. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, belly in. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Roll the arm outward to have the palm of the hand facing out. Now, move the right hand behind you and twist your body. Put your hands in contact with the bolster. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, belly in. Lift the left arm up. Roll it outward. Move the hand back. And put your hand down in contact with the bolster. Belly in. More. Okay, that's good. Stay there. Now, keeping the belly in this way, don't lose that. Lift the sternum. Push the chest up. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, without moving the chest and the spine, so from the hips to the shoulders, just stay in this moment, in this position, but I want you to lift the arms up to the sky. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd, sit over the bolster and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Put your hands down on the ground, quite close to the knees. Okay. Now, push your spine up, round your spine as much as you can. And stay there for 3 breaths. Allow your back to stretch. Now lift your head, shoulders, and put your left feet forward. Keep the bolster over the right ankle. Okay. Now, keep the sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Push just a tiny bit with the left feet against the ground to create a counter rotation of the hip. So the hip has to tilt back. I want you to feel the stretch on your right groin. Now, keeping this, don't compromise. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Now, roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back. Belly in. Arch your spine and put your hands in contact with the bolster. Keep on pushing with the feet against the ground to tilt your hip backward to stretch the right groin. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. Belly in, even more. And really gently come back up. Change side. So left ankle under the bolster, right foot forward. Push with the right feet against the ground. Push even with the left tibia against the ground to tilt your hip backward, to stretch the left groin. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, belly in as much as you can. Keep the belly in to protect the lumbar spine. Roll the arms outward, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, and really slowly start moving the hands toward the bolster. Keep the sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, belly in, tilt your hip backward, 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, come back up, move the bolster, and enter tabletop position. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine, both on one side and on the other side. Now, put your elbows down on the ground, right under the shoulders, interlace the hands, walk forward with your knees, a little bit more. Okay, now tuck your toes under, push with the elbows against the ground, lift your hips, and push the chest over the toes without pushing too much, but just play with it. The head is not touching the ground. Keep on pushing with the elbows against the ground and come back down. We're gonna do it one more time. Keep the feet quite wide. Will be easier. Okay, now, just remember to keep the elbows right under the shoulders or even closer, not wider. It will be harder if it's wider. So, inhale. With the exhalation, push with the elbows against the ground, lift the hips, and push the chest toward the toes. Stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, lift your heels as high as you can. 3 breaths again. Keep on pushing the chest against the, toward the feet. Keep on pushing the elbows against the ground. And now really slowly, allow the heels to move toward the ground. Again, for 3 more breaths. Keep on pushing the elbows down. Chest toward the toes. And good, all the way down. Okay. Child pose for 3 breaths. Tabletop position. Step a little bit back with your knees, not too much. Okay, that's it. Put the feet as wide as the mat. Turn the hand gently outward to have the index finger pointing forward. Just that, no more than that. Keep the arms straight. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, and with exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Remember the feelings that you had with the elbows down and recreate the same feelings. So push the chest over the toes. Now lift your heels as high as you can and push the chest even more toward your feet. Push at your maximum. Stay there. Really slowly, still pushing the chest toward the toes. Allow the heels to move down again. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, really slowly walk back with your hands. Put your hands
on your waist and count up. We're gonna use the roll. We're gonna do more or less the same thing that we did now, that is Adho Mukha Svanasana, but against the wall, and in different variations to try and open that area. Okay, so the upper part of the chest, which is the hardest part to open. So we start putting the hands roughly at chest level against the wall. We walk back with your feet. Keep the feet as wide as either as wide as mat or between the mat and the hips. Up to you. Now roll the hips forward and allow the chest to move down. So it's not a straight line. I want you to really put the hands higher than your shoulders in order to put the chest down and open the shoulders. Keep on pushing. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, really slowly come back up. Walk a little bit forward with your feet and walk up with your hands. So the hands now are roughly at eye level. Now, roll the arms outward. Push the buttocks back and move the chest down. Belly in. The more that you walk up with your hands, the more the head will move toward the wall. The idea is maybe today, maybe tomorrow, to have the head touching the wall, the arms straight, the legs straight, and really slowly come back up. Lower your arms. It's a big opening, I know. You can feel your arms, shoulders, hands working. Yes, completely. We're gonna do it one more time. So now you already know the feeling that you should experience because you already did it. So I'm gonna just show you the shape that maybe today, maybe tomorrow you will have. Then I want you to enter the position and stay there for 3 long breaths. So focus first on the position. Once that you reached your maximum, stay there for 3 long breaths. Focus it on the breath. So once that you reach the position, you forgot it, you just stay there. You don't have to think. You have to think about the breath. Okay? So the shape that I want you to take, I'm just gonna, I don't have a good top for today because it's a little bit too comfy. Big. Okay, so the idea is to walk up with your hands and then you roll the hips forward and move the chest down. The head will move toward the wall, belly in order to protect the lumbar spine and to focus the opening on the upper part of the chest. And you stay there. You can even slide gently down to go even deeper in the opening. Once that you have the position, close your eyes and create 3 long breaths.
Okay.
At the end of the third, come back up. And enter Tadasana. Keep the stretching, heels slightly apart, belly in, sternum lifted. Observe the fillings on your shoulders, the lightness on your shoulders, arms, and hands. Now, pick a drishti. Lean on your left leg, lift the left one. No, sorry, lift the, yeah, we're fine. No, lift the right one. Open the right to the side. Put your right feet in contact with the left leg. Keep the left leg gently bent. Now, I want you to move the left side of the hip a little bit more to the left. So you're leaning a little bit more on the left leg without compromising the balance. Belly in. Relax completely the arms. Stay there. Now, push the left side of the hip again to the center to recreate a straighter line, and then move the feet down. So we're kind of doing the, the beach movement, but in a balanced pose. So lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, belly in, lean on the right leg, lift the left one, open the left to the side, put the left the left feet in contact with the right leg, keep the right leg gently bent, and now from the straight line, move the right side of the hip to the right. Switch. And find the balance again. Relax completely your arms. Stay there. Gently go back to center. Sternum lifted, shoulders down, move the feet down. That's okay. Okay. Close your eyes and just observe your body. Observe the feelings, the emotions. And now, get down to the ground for Shavasana. Alrighty. Yeah, sometimes it goes so fast. So just for the first moments, I want you to focus on your chakras. I want you to scan the body parts where the main chakras are. And I want you to visualize a light. The light can be colored or white, whichever is more comfortable for you, whichever feels better for you. I want you to start from the first chakra, and the hip areas. And imagine that there's this light that starts pulsing. Observe this movement. Imagine this energy, feel this energy. Observe the color. And then move to the second, which is roughly two fingers under the belly button. And again, observe this light. This moving light. The light can also change color if you like it. And then move to the third chakra. Two fingers up from the navel. And again, observe and visualize this light, this moving light, rolling and moving back, rolling, becoming smaller, rolling and becoming smaller. Then move up to the chest. Again, different chakra, different energy, maybe different color, different feelings. Just observe those things. Observe how you feel and visualize this moving energy. Before moving up to the throat chakra, the base of the throat. Observe this light. And then you keep on moving to Ajna chakra. On the forehead, a bit higher than the eyebrows, but in between the eyebrows, your third eye. And even there, observe this moving light. Rolling, moving. Feel the lightness on the head. And now observe your body. The body is completely relaxed. Your body can feel kind of heavy in order to give lightness to your energetical and mental level. Feel yourself. Feel your energy recharge, alive, moving. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant a mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose to that moment. Just relax.
Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya. Slowly, start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand to sit up comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. So keep the spine straight yet relaxed. Hands in Inanna Mudra or Chin Mudra. Sternum lifted, shoulder release down, but in a gentle way. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.